I really have the big victorious story to tell you guys. So a while ago, I made a video about how GuitarHeroStyles got away with being a disgusting 29-year-old alleged pedophile with the physiognomy of an anemic child molester. Now he still has a thriving YouTube channel with millions of subscribers, predominantly children. And a week after I made that video, it got 8K views. It was kind of blowing up, and I really appreciate the support I got there. But a day later, unfortunately, it got false copyright striked by Guitar. And I was kind of seeing this happening. More specifically, he said that my thumbnail had his imagen personal. I don't know what that means. He said it's his personal image, basically a pic of his face. I didn't really know what to do at the time. I was getting no recommendations, no views. It just sucked. A day after this happened, I got into contact with this guy, Vernosis, who was a relatively big GD YouTuber. He has like 20K subs. He's a great guy. And he helped me a lot with figuring out what to do with my channel at the time. He told me to just like try uploading normally and see what would happen. And a couple of people suggested that I should try submitting a DMC counter notification, which is a legal request on YouTube that tells them that they made a mistake and that they should put your video back up. And when you submit a counter notification, this starts a legal process with the person who copyright striked your video, meaning that you have to provide all of your personal info to them. Now, this isn't what I wanted to do at first, obviously, because I didn't really feel comfortable with Guitar knowing where I lived. I didn't know what he was going to do with that info once I gave it to him. He's a grown-ass man with connections. I had no idea if he was going to, like, sue me or something if I got into, like, some sort of legal trouble. I didn't want to deal with. Maybe he was going to get one of his friends to dox me. I don't know. Another YouTuber around my age, named Typical Asian, was faced with the exact situation that I was in. And you want to know what he did?
So, I disputed all of these claims in a legal process. I had to put down my real name. I had to put down my address.
He submitted the counter notification with YouTube Partner Program. He basically doxed himself to Guitar. And guess what? Like 2 years later, nothing happened to him. I asked him in DMs about it, and he was like, yeah, nothing has happened to me since then. So you might be good. But there was a bit of an issue. You see, YouTube's copyright claim system uses AI to figure out if you have valid reasons for your video to be back up. And it's pretty possible that if you submit a counter notification, the AI will automatically reject it because it didn't have wording that it liked that was corporate enough or something. Now this is just absolutely stupid. And this is exactly what happened to Typical Asian when he tried submitting a counter notification by himself. And even though he was able to get into contact with a human being who worked at YouTube to get this fixed and get his counter notification through, I wouldn't have been able to do this because I'm not in the YouTube Partner Program. I only have like 200 subs. At this point, you might be asking, well, how did your counter notification get past this satanic dick cheese infested bullshit AI system that YouTube uses? Well, it's quite simple. Just to use an AI to talk to the AI. I fed ChatGPT a bunch of info about my video and a false strike, and how I made my thumbnail, down to the exact effects I used. After that, it generated me a 4-paragraph long counter notification statement. All I had to do at that point was to send Guitar my full name, house address, phone number, and email. After clicking some buttons with some legalese on them I didn't understand too much, and hitting the confirm button, I sent everything to YouTube. And after 4 hours, they accepted my counter notification and sent it to Guitar. A lot of people wished me luck and gave me support, and I'm really thankful for that. I ended up getting a little bit of Reddit gold. And I was a little nervous about everything. I didn't know what would happen after that, but I was pretty confident everything would go well. So at this point, Guitar had 10 US business days, or 2 weeks to give proof to YouTube that he sued me, or took some sort of legal action against me so that the video would stay down. What was the likelihood of 28-year-old Luis Miguel Gil from his humble abode in Cadiz, Spain, sending me a cease and desist to our doorstep? Well, practically none. Not only are lawyers in international copyright cases very expensive, but Guitar had no right to even strike my video in the first place, because my usage of a 9-year-old image of his face was protected under fair use. Now, I'm not going to start babbling about the complex legal technicalities of copyright law and everything, because I just really sound schizo, but basically, I changed up a few things about the original image, only used a small amount of the original, and I was using it for importing purposes, which a lot of courts would see as fair use. Also, he probably wouldn't want the courts to hear about he sends pictures of his show to 15-year-old girls on Twitter. Now, Advi, I know you're watching this video, and I know that you're mad you lost to some fool named Yep Sauce. Like, come on, Yep Sauce, dude. I'd be pretty mad, too, if I lost to some guy like that. But maybe in the end, you just have to accept that my content is way better than yours.